Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka now says that in case he is not chosen as Raila Odinga's running mate to be the next deputy president, he will vie for the presidency as an independent. What? What does this mean? What is Kalonzo Musyoka really up to? Can he muster enough numbers to win a presidential election? Now on your screens right now, you can see the total number of votes in Ukambani. Yeah. Assuming that Kalonzo can get every single vote to a man, that is the number of votes Kalonzo Musyoka can get. Yeah. But we know that Kalonzo Musyoka can never reach anywhere near getting votes from the Kamba people, almost to a man. The other characters in Ukambani, Charity Kaluki Ngilu, very popular. Kivutha Kibwana, very popular. Alfred Mutua has his followers, so also popular to a certain extent. Yeah. And that means that Kalonzo cannot even get half of those votes. And I believe Kalonzo Musyoka has this information. So what is he up to, vying for the presidency? What does he really want to achieve? We already know that he has been playing the role of spoiler within Azimio. He has done many things that are not helping Azimio. In fact, any visitor to Kenya reading what Kalonzo is doing will be sure Kalonzo is not in Azimio. Yeah, even the statements being made at his wiper meetings by speaker after speaker, yeah, they're all anti-Azimio, in case you haven't noticed. But what is he up to now, saying he's going to vie for the presidency? Stay with me and find out in this video. Karibu sana, and as usual, enjoy. Now, let us consider the following facts. You're a presidential candidate, but you've been busy looking for coalitions, yeah, with other influential tribal kings around the country, like Gideon Moi, Weta, Musalia Mudavadi, Martha Karua, etc., etc. And then all those people abandon you, yeah, and join either side of the political divide, Kenya Kwanza or Azimio. Yeah. And then you start insisting, after joining Azimio, that you must be the running mate. Others, that presidential candidate will lose badly. Others, kitaumana. Yeah. And meanwhile, Kenyans are getting very irritated. Yeah. Even your supporters are wondering what's happening, yeah, by your actions. And then very late in the day, when it becomes increasingly clear that you're not going to be picked as the running mate of Team Azimio, you suddenly announce that in case you're not picked, you will vie for the presidency as an independent candidate. Now let's put all that information together. What does it tell you? Well, you cannot form coalitions with others. You cannot seek to join with others if you yourself have enough support on your own to run for the presidency. And so it makes absolutely zero sense for you to seek coalitions first, seek partners first to boost your presidential bid, and then at the 11th hour announce, that doesn't matter, I will run for the presidency on my own. Doesn't make sense. Unless what you want to do is not to win the presidency. Yeah, this is possible in politics. And what you want to do is to play the role of spoiler. Now, there are those of you on this channel who have said that I have a beef with Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah, the same tribe as my late political lecturer, my dad, my biological father. They even say my voice changes when I talk about Kalonzo. It sounds more bitter. Kama niko na beef fulani ambaye nauma. What? Anyway, that's somebody's opinion. Yeah, but it's okay. It is not factual. Somebody even suggested that I should stop making videos on Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah. Now, how can I do that? Because I follow what Kenyans are focusing on currently. How can I ignore Kalonzo Musyoka when he's on the front page of every newspaper in the country? Daily! How can I? Because I need to analyze politics for Kenyans. There are a lot of Kenyans who trust me to tell them what is really happening. So as Kalonzo Musyoka appears on the front pages, as he hogs all the headlines, people want to know why. People want to know, is it true that he's that powerful, that without him Raila cannot win? Therefore I have to comment about Kalonzo Musyoka. Yeah, he is relevant at the moment, politically. Although I sense very shortly, yeah, and going forward, he will be politically irrelevant. Not because I have any beef against him, but because of the way he has played his cards. Yeah, the road he has taken, yeah, leads only to one place, not two places, one place. Political irrelevancy. Yeah, and he's not alone. There are a lot of other old political players using the old ways who will end up in the dustbins of political history after August 9th. Yeah, just watch and you'll tell me. In my opinion, having considered this latest move carefully, what Kalonzo Musyoka wants is, even as he plays spoiler, hoping to take away enough votes, yeah, from either candidate so that there's a runoff which will put him in pole position to make a good deal, a better deal with one of the top two candidates. Yeah, apart from that, which is a long shot and I believe he knows it. Yeah, what Kalonzo Musyoka wants is to remain politically relevant until August 9th. And then after the elections, he is hoping that the Wiper Party will perform so well that it will guarantee that he remains politically relevant. I believe that is the game plan. That's the whole idea. Because it's very interesting, more than super fascinating, that in 2017, Kalonzo Musyoka did not have enough funds, yeah, to finance a presidential campaign. And this is the reason, the main reason, indeed the only reason, why NASA at the last minute had to go with Raila Odinga. Yeah, because Kalonzo was asked, do you have enough money to finance your presidential campaign? Huh? Then we don't have any option. We have to choose somebody else that has the financing in place to finance a presidential race. And that's how Raila Odinga got picked. So, looking at 2022, what has changed in Kalonzo Musyoka's finances? What has changed in his contacts that all of a sudden he has enough financing, yeah, to finance a fully fledged presidential campaign? I think the most logical conclusion we can come to is that he does not have the financing, and therefore he'll vie for the presidency. He will make do with appearances here and there for maximum optics, yeah, for maximum perception, and that'll be it. It will not be a fully fledged presidential campaign. You know, this thing is not cheap. Running for the presidency in Kenya, it doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey, it takes serious cash, which Kalonzo doesn't have, unfortunately. And indeed, this is very sad going forward. Kenyans need to think about this deeply for the future. Are we saying that if you're an honest Kenyan, principled, who is not rich, you have not grabbed land, you have not stolen from public coffers, and therefore you're not super rich, filthy rich, Yeah. Are we saying that such an individual who would make a great president cannot run for the presidency? Cannot reach a position where they have a fighting chance of winning the presidency from nowhere? Is that what we are saying? I'm afraid that is the writing that is clearly on the wall. And it is so sad. Kenyans, we need to do something about this. I don't know what for sure, but we need to do something. Yeah? Running for the presidency should not be left only to those with the money or those with the ability of raising those funds. No. It should be made as easy as possible for a Kenyan, a patriot, who wants a better Kenya and who believes they can play that role in helping us get to a better Kenya. Yeah? We must make it easy for such candidates in the future to run for the presidency. Anyway, I believe that is Kalonzo Musyoka's game. Yeah, so let's watch and see what happens next. Yeah, although we know this presidential bid is going to a place called nowhere. Okay? Now before I go, I need to remind you about Let the Blood Flow. You can see details on the screen. Yeah, a very important ebook, especially for this particular time as we head into the elections. Because one of the candidates is using this as his textbook for his strategy, this information. Yeah, so make sure you find out what it is. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.